Okay, I want to take just a couple of minutes to explain your work to you today. The first thing you have is a handwriting sheet that looks like this. It's got little froggies on it. If you will be sure to do the front and the back. Remember, on our handwriting, I want you to take your time. Trace the letters slowly to make sure that you're tracing them the proper way, that you're making each letter correctly, that you are paying attention to where the letters fall on the line. Remember, these are sentences that we're writing, so you should have a capital letter at the beginning and a punctuation mark at the end. And you want to make sure that you have spaces between all of your words. So remember, these red dots help you to know where to put the next word. So on this first red dot, this would be the word the. Second red dot would be frog. Third red dot would be sat, and then in, and then the sun, period. And those will help you to make sure that they are spaced out correctly. So again, make sure that you're forming the letter the right way, that you're keeping it on the line where it's supposed to go, not over the line or under the line if it's not supposed to be. You're making sure that you're writing them straight up and down in your very best handwriting. You're sitting up straight. You're holding the paper with your other hand, probably your left hand for most of you, except for Mariah. And you're going to write those letters carefully, okay? And you'll do the front, and then you'll turn over, and you'll do the same thing on the back, okay? So your handwriting should be getting better if you're taking your time practicing those letters the right way. We should be seeing that handwriting getting better because we've been practicing it for longer. So please make sure that you're taking your time, okay? And also remember that if you forget how to make a letter or you're unsure, it is in your B book, so you can flip open to your B book where that letter chart is, and it will show you how to write it, okay? All right. The next page that you have looks like a math page. Okay, it looks like this on the front and this on the back. Let me hold something behind it. Okay, on the top part, all you're doing is completing the pattern. Sorry, there's a glare. Okay, completing the pattern. So like on the first one, you would go lamb, bird, ladybug, lamb, bird, and then you're going to circle which one of these completes the pattern. You'll do the same thing down here with the mice, circle which one completes the pattern. All right, down here, we are going to be mixing addition and subtraction. So make sure that you are looking at your sign here, and you're deciding first if you're supposed to add or subtract. And then you'll do that accordingly. You'll either add or you'll subtract. Remember that we're wanting you to memorize these, so make sure that you're using your flashcards and that you're memorizing the addition facts and also the subtraction facts. But you can use your fingers or your dots or marbles or something at home to add and subtract if you need to, but we really want to get away from that, okay? So be sure that you are still practicing with your flashcards. I think I'll say that every time because we want to make sure that you memorize those so you can get faster at them, okay? And on the bottom here, on the bottom, you're just going to write the number that comes before the number that they give you, and then the number that comes after. So here's 19, so which number comes before 19? 18. So 18, 19, and what comes after 19? 20. So you would write 18, they gave you 19, and then you would write 20. So they're going to give you a number, you're going to complete which number came before that number, and then which number came after that number, okay? All right, and on the back, you just have a dot to dot here, and you're going to count by fives. So you're going to connect the dots, 5, 10, 15, 20, and you're going to do that all the way up to 100, I believe. Yes, all the way up to 100, and then you can color your picture in. So remember, I sent Mom and Dad the link to those videos that we were watching where you can sing and dance counting to tens and counting by fives. So just make sure that you continue to practice counting by fives and tens and also twos. We just want to make sure that you get really good at that and don't forget how to do it, okay? All right, let's see what's next. Okay, it looks like the last thing that you have for today is a numbers handwriting page. I have on your sheet page 98, but the example in here says 86. It probably should be just a blank handwriting sheet. So you're just going to write by fives. If you have something different, then have mom or dad text me and I'll answer the questions for them. But you should just be counting by fives and writing 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, all the way to 100. Okay? And let's see, and then you're going to write by tens to 100. Okay? When you're doing the numbers, it's the same thing as when we do our handwriting sheets. It's just a math handwriting sheet. We want to make sure that you're making that number the correct way, that it's straight up and down, that it's on the line where it's supposed to be, and that you're taking your time and you're writing that very carefully, because we want to make sure that by the end of the year that you really are improving on your handwriting and that we can tell that your numbers and your letters are getting better. Okay? As always, thank you for all of your hard work, and I love you guys.